My name is Chinedu, and 3 years ago, I almost destroyed my life. At that time, life was very hard for my family. I had finished secondary school, but there was no money for university. Every day I watched my mother struggle just to feed us. Sometimes we slept without electricity, sometimes even without food. Meanwhile, some of my friends were suddenly living like kings. They wore expensive clothes, used the latest phones, and drove cars around the neighborhood. I kept asking myself one question: what are they doing that I am not doing? One evening, my childhood friend Emeka came to visit me, but something about him had changed. He stepped out of a shiny black car, wearing designer clothes and holding the latest iPhone. I was shocked. This was the same Emeka who used to borrow transport money from me. So I asked him, "Emeka, where did you get all this money?" He just smiled slowly and said, "My guy, this is Nigeria. If you want to survive, you must be smart." Immediately, I knew what he meant. Yahoo? Internet fraud. At first, I refused. I told him I didn't want to do anything illegal, but Emeka laughed and said something that touched my heart. "Chinedu, your mother is suffering. You want to watch her suffer forever?" That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about my mother, about our struggles, about our empty kitchen. The next morning, I called Emeka, and I said the words that changed my life forever. "Take me there." Later that day, Emeka took me to a big apartment in Lagos. When we entered the house, I saw something I had never seen before. About 6 young boys were sitting with laptops and expensive phones. The room was filled with loud music, designer clothes, and stacks of cash. Everyone looked rich, but something about that room felt strange, like the place was hiding something dark. One of the boys looked at me and asked, "Nanu boy?" Emeka nodded and said, "Yes, today na him first day." My heart started beating fast. Then one of the older boys stood up and looked at me carefully. He asked me a question that made my body cold. "You want to do normal Yahoo or Yahoo Plus?" I looked at Emeka, confused. Then I asked quietly, "What is Yahoo Plus?" The room became silent. Then the boy laughed slowly. But it was not a normal laugh. It was the kind of laugh that makes you uncomfortable. Then he said something I will never forget. "Yahoo Plus means sacrifice." My stomach turned.